Pakistan Army Chief Qamar Bajwa talks about peace and mutual coexistence with India. His peace overture comes amidst mounting international pressure against his terror bid. Is Pakistan looking at India at its olive branch? Here's a report.
Mutual respect, peaceful coexistence, not words you'd expect to hear from Pakistan's army chief at this time especially. But those are the abrupt peace overtures sounded by General Qamar Javed Bajwa. You're probably wondering, why now? What's changed? And should these words be taken as seriously as they sound? Well, for one thing, while Imran Khan is indeed the Prime Minister of Pakistan, as Army Chief, General Bajwa is the master and commander, and his words therefore carry far more weight. The last 4 years have seen a historic low in relations between the two countries, from the Uri terror attack in 2016 to the surgical strikes that followed. From the Pulwama carnage in 2019 to the Balakot airstrikes that were mounted in retaliation. A line of control that has remained lit up and active with fire nearly non-stop and casualties on both sides. And a turbulent Ladakh frontier, where Pakistan is an active participant in keeping things on edge for its mentor China. So why is the Pakistan Army Chief now sounding a note of peace? Well, for starters, it isn't an explicit climb down and remains laced with traditional defensiveness and invocations of Jammu and Kashmir. But with Pakistan's internal political turmoil on the churn, with a public uprising against legacy structures, with the AFPAC region thrown into chaos once again, and with international screws turning on Pakistan as far as its continued sponsorship of terror is concerned, have India's sustained military and diplomatic actions persuaded the Pakistani leadership to explore the possibility of an olive branch? Of course, nothing is ever as simple as it sounds with Pakistan, and India takes no chances or words at face value. But the compelling reasons behind General Bajwa's sudden note of peace and a call for mutual respect will cause a ripple. Could this be the beginning of a move towards resumption of suspended dialogue between both countries? More importantly, will the words be backed by the actions that India demands for any such words to carry any meaning whatsoever?
Pakistan is using terrorism as an instrument of state policy. Pakistan is under pressure. Pakistan is economically shattered, and therefore such statements must be taken with a pinch of salt.
India has an objection even to this part that a neighboring country's general mentions or talks about a state which has been an integral part of India historically, constitutionally, legally. If Bajwa is so concerned about human rights, then he should also talk about Balochistan, where separatist movement has been going on since 1948.
While there has been no response from the Indian side on the Army Chief's offer for a dialogue and a resolution to the Jammu and Kashmir problem, but this cannot be taken seriously by India, simply for the fact that India has always maintained that for any dialogue, Pakistan needs to stop sponsoring terror, and before that, it also has to dismantle all terror infrastructure aimed at creating problems in Kashmir. With camera person Satya, Abhishek Bhalla in Bengaluru for India Today.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.